I decided to test out the latest anti-aging hack, which involves combining green tea on your skin and then doing red light therapy afterwards. Now, I've got another channel where we just talk about red light therapy, and in that video, I just kind of gave the results. But in this video, I actually want to dive into it a bit deeper. So in this video, I'm going to explain why this combination is so powerful. Why does green tea help your red light therapy goals? And then I'm going to show you the clinical study that made me want to do this challenge in the first place. At the end of this video, I'm also going to show you the results with pictures of what happened when I did this for 30 days. So first of all, why would this combination be so powerful together? Red light therapy by itself does already help with anti-aging. It helps your skin to make more collagen, which means it can reduce fine lines and wrinkles. Now, the one problem is that there is a limit to how much red and near-infrared light your skin can use. And that's where green tea comes in. So think of it like this. If you opened a tap and the water flowing out was red light therapy, and your skin is a sponge. If you took a very old and dried out sponge and held it under the tap, you would find that it might absorb some water on the outside, but then it would start overflowing quite quickly. Now, if before you did this, you wet the sponge and you squished it out and made sure that it was nice and soft, and then put it under the tap, a lot more of the water would be absorbed into the sponge. Now, what green tea does is it basically primes your skin cells so that it can absorb more light. The limiting factor is normally the amount of antioxidants that your skin cells have available. So when they hit that limit, they stop using the red and near-infrared light. Now, when you put green tea on your skin beforehand, you are supplying the antioxidants. You're helping your skin cells so they can raise their level higher and absorb more red and near-infrared light. Now, the study that started this whole challenge is very interesting, and I'll put a link to it up over here so you can go and check it out if you want. But what they did in this study is for 10 months, they had someone doing just red light therapy. So they saw what skin improvements they could get in 10 months using red light therapy by itself. Then they had a washout period. So for 2 months, they made this person live in high stress environments. They were in urban cities, being exposed to a lot of pollutions and toxins, and they basically reversed all the improvements that she had had in her skin. Then, for 1 month, they did the combination of green tea first and then red light therapy. So this is what she looked like before starting the 1 month of green tea and red light therapy, and this is what she looked like afterwards. So what results was I able to get in 30 days? So obviously I don't have as much to work with as the lady from the study. I'm 32 years old, but there's still some room for improvement. So I took 3 pictures. The first and main area that I wanted to focus on was on the frown lines that I have on my forehead. And then I took pictures on each side showing the crow's feet. Now this is, again, probably from smiling, and it's something I'm not going to stop doing. But if there's anything I can do to limit the aging look that comes from this, I would be extremely happy. So I took the protocol from the study and I actually did a lazy version of it. What they did in the study is they filled cotton pads with green tea and then they left it on the skin for 20 minutes. I'm lazy and I couldn't be bothered to do that. So what I did is I actually just once a week, I made a big cup of strong green tea and I stored that in the fridge. I kept it in a honey jar. And then every evening I would put cotton pads into it and I would rub it onto my skin, wait 10 to 15 minutes for it to dry, and then I would do a really short red light therapy session. So I was trying to do the same protocol as the study, so I just did 3 minutes using my MyLight Pro. At the end of 30 days, the first result on the frown lines on the top of my head, you can see the before and after pictures here. Now I was a bit concerned that I had a bit more glare in the after picture on my forehead. I think that's partly because there's less frown line there, so the light was actually glaring more of my forehead. But then when I looked at the sides, so on the sides, firstly, you can see the crow's feet were tremendously improved. And then if you move up, you can also see on my forehead, even from these angles, you can see that it's a lot better. If you want to check out the red light therapy devices that I use, which are the best home devices out there, I'll leave a link in the description of this video to the MyLight devices. And if you have any questions about this combination of green tea and red light therapy, please feel free to drop them in the comment section below. Otherwise, I hope that you have a great day further, and we'll chat again soon. Cheers.